Hello geeky travelers and welcome back to In Constant Breeze Favor. I'm Hime, your host, and today we're going back to the land of geishas, samurais, and sumo. Any ideas? Or yes you guessed, we're going back to Japan! So we're not going back to Tokyo. This time we're going to a city that was the capital of the empire for over 1,000 years, and that it's now a cultural and educational capital as well, with 24 museums and 37 universities and colleges. Drum rolls please. I'm talking about Kyoto. During the 9th century, the imperial family distanced itself from politics and based itself in Kyoto. Kyoto was their home and the cultural focus of the nation. Imperial power was just symbolic and state's affairs were done elsewhere. Most of the things we see there nowadays is from the Edo period, when Kyoto was rebuilt as a cultural, religious, and political center. Same as in Tokyo, there's so much to see in Kyoto, and the best way to do it is by focusing on a district at a time. So I went on a free walking tour around the Gion district, also known as the Geisha or Maiko district, as well as a lot of temples and parks. And something that caught my attention was the amount of signs telling people not to touch the girls. Do you really need signage to know that you're not supposed to touch strangers? That just blew my mind. So I think we all have heard about geishas. A geisha is a woman that is trained in the Japanese traditional arts. So like singing, dancing, music, they play instruments. So it's actually pretty interesting. In Kyoto, they are called geiko. And a maiko, just in case you've never heard it, is an apprentice. So they actually train during 5 years before becoming a geiko. A geiko and a maiko have different hairstyles, makeup, accessories, kimonos. So it's actually pretty interesting. This is something that still happens in Japan nowadays. There's not many of them left. I think there were just a few hundreds in Kyoto at the time, and you sometimes can see them walking down the streets. Don't be one of those people that chase them down, puts their arm around them. The girls look super scared, and wouldn't you be, like if some stranger is like chasing you? This usually happens at night when people come out of the bars. I know we only see them in the movies, and for us it's like wow, but they're not zoo animals. You need to respect them on their privacy. You can't just do that. This is why they have those signs up everywhere. Around the Maruyama Park, you have a lot of places where you can rent a kimono and get your hair done. I've done it. I think kimonos are amazing. There are different fabrics, patterns, everything is different. There's different layers, so many layers. You actually need somebody to help you. And the whole dressing up experience is an art in itself. Nowadays, people don't use kimonos as much. It's usually used during graduations. So it's actually very interesting to see something so traditional kept. And I find that fascinating and I love it. You also get a lot of accessories, and it was so great to walk around, experience how it is to wear a kimono. Definitely doesn't suit me, and I was heartbroken because I would have loved it, but it was great walking around. Those sandals are not really made for people like me because I'm so clumsy, but it was just a great afternoon. You also have Arashiyama, that is famous for its bamboo forest, and it's almost impossible to take a picture without someone in it. It's super crowded. And if you're there, go up the hill, you get an amazing view, and you can see the Japanese macaque just like running around. They're pretty interesting. I spent hours watching them groom each other. You probably heard about the Fushimi Inari Daisha, that is a mountainside Shinto shrine that has a lot of path that takes you to smaller shrines, and you got a lot of the traditional gates, you know, the tourists, and you can get some Instagram worth pictures. So like since forever, I've been interested in samurais and the Bushido philosophy. So when I saw there was a samurai class in Kyoto, you can believe I just signed in. It was great because they teach you about the history and the philosophy and also a few moves. It was great. I loved it. I learned some more and I even got a diploma. So it was the best day. So I feel like Tokyo is a more modern, crazy city, while Kyoto is a more cultural and traditional one. The same as I said with Tokyo, there's more things I want to see in Kyoto, and I can't wait to go back. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did while I was there. So what do you think, guys? Was Japan already on your list? If so, leave it in the comments down below. And as always, guys, if you like what I do, just leave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and follow. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!